Welcome back to Something Else Today, aka Set Podcast. I am your host, DJ Mahlatse, and today we have a guest co-host, which is Bongani. He's going to be joining us now. But we have some really interesting topics, ranging from kidnapping to someone turning down $1 billion deal. So it is about to get very interesting. But anyways, Bongani, hi. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Felt a bit woozy coming here, but we're here.
What do you mean woozy?
This area, as you enter, it looks... I saw a group of people, watandas. I'm like...
You entered via Deep Sleep.
Like, which one is this one? I'm like...
He's going to make us expose where you stay. You entered the others. I understand because you're coming from Pretoria. Yeah. We do appreciate you coming to join us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So we are very happy with you joining us. But this is current affairs episode. So we're going to be discussing what's hot, what's not hot, politics, entertainment, court cases, anything that's really related that's been happening this week.
We're discussing what's not hot. Why are we discussing what's not hot?
What's hot and what's not hot? Okay. I mean...
All right, let's go.
So first coming up, we have also... Hey, you're making me start. Hi, AC.
Oh, hello. Hi.
I'm so excited that Bongani is here that I'm forgetting my ghost. You see now? Yeah. You're going to make us fight. And me and him have to remain.
Hey, man.
How are you doing?
No, I'm taking it easy. Also a bit woozy. Things happened last night. I was drinking a little more than I was supposed to. But
I did see the status.
Yeah.
Do I have to send the warnings the day before? And be like, guys, please note.
When you get to the gift.
Yeah, so definitely. But you are not on camera, so your voice sounds amazing. Do you know that they borrow his English?
The borrow his
English. When they come here, they are so intrigued by AC's English that they borrow it for a second.
That is not true.
Lies. Serious.
He can say words that I can only spell.
Shout out to AC. Why do they call you AC, bro?
No,
because he's... That's fine.
Okay. I am behind the scenes, so it's not supposed to be...
Yeah, I get you, my man.
So, we have a situation of the Please Call Me guy who's been refusing offers, and the court case is actually coming. It's been going on for years, and he's still refusing the offer, the millions that they've been offering him. My guy is still saying no.
But wasn't it a case of it went back to court because they found irregularities?
Yeah, they said it needs to be re-litigated.
Yeah,
because. There was, it wasn't, the judgment wasn't, quote unquote, a fair carriage of justice. That was the issue. So I think they're going to try it again.
And it was also weird because he took less money than what the analytics guys said it was worth, the whole please call thing. Right?
Really?
Do I push it?
Oh, yeah, you have to speak into it.
Okay.
Or else.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
So he took actually less money than what they said was due to him from the analytics, the people that did the analysis and said, okay, this thing has been generating so forth and so forth. So, yeah, it's a tricky thing, But again, you know what I always wonder, Mahlatse? Let's say you get into a dispute at work. You're a designer. Right, you came up with this brilliant idea, whatever, right? And then now you've been in a court case because they said it's been longer than what?
17 years?
Almost 2 decades, no?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so almost 2 decades you have this lawyer on retainer. How are you paying him? Like, how does this thing go?
But usually those, the civil lawyers will usually work out some kind of deal with you to say, after the case, that's only when you pay. So if we don't win, you don't pay, basically. So they usually do, like the injury lawyers. I don't know if maybe he has that kind of deal. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and on a formal note, this is an article for my broadband, Trusted in Tech. It says, in a scathing judgment, the Constitutional Court has ruled that the Supreme Court of Appeal must rehear the case between Kenneth Nkosana Makate and Vodacom with a differently constituted panel of judges. South Africa's Apex Court ruled that Supreme Court had failed in its duty of proper consideration by failing to consider critical evidence and accepting Makate's calculations without question. The judgment was handed down by acting Deputy Chief Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga, who retires today, for whom there was a special sitting for the Constitutional Court. Madlanga said he and his fellow judges agonized. There your English, you see, agonized over the issues presented, as considering the possibility of such total failure by the Supreme Court was new grounds within South Africa's jurisprudence. I've never heard of that word before.
Jurisprudence.
That is jurisprudence. Yeah, it says jurisprudence. I know Prudence is the name of someone. Hi, Prudence. That they are calling your situation. So it says Makate presented his idea for a buzzing option in a memo to his boss on 21 November 2000 while a trainee accountant at Vodacom. His idea was sent send a missed call to someone's phone without an airtime. Evidence submitted in court documents shows that the Vodacom acknowledged this as an impetus for Please Call Me. However, despite the Constitutional Court ruling 9 years ago, and Vodacom CEO Shamil Josab calculating a compensation offer of 49 million, the parties could not reach an agreement. Makate rejected the offer, labeling it shocking and an insult. He returned to the court to argue for a compensation of up to 126 billion, obtaining favorable rulings in the High Court and Supreme Court. Supreme Court appeal.
That's intense.
That's why I'm thinking maybe he has to, break the lawyer off some, like a huge chunk of that money. So when they're offering him this, people kind of look at it and say he's refusing so much cash, but you find out for the lawyer to take up that case, they probably like worked out a deal where a huge chunk of that money. So he basically gets less than what we're seeing, less than the number that we see.
That's also what I'm hearing, because that's like a long time to owe legal fees.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like he probably said yes long time ago. And then the lawyer was like, poison, no. Yeah. Cooler. Say nothing.
Hold on. I can get you a couple of billions,
Yeah.
Because, also, I'm not sure what the net worth of Vodacom is, but it's like now he's asking for the net worth of Vodacom itself,
Now he wants to buy the company.
And my brother likes to say this, that this case is not ending. And the more you send a please call using Vodacom, you are adding to their debt. You keep making it very hard for them to close the case.
But technically that would make sense though. If now he can make a case with, even now, my man, 10 million people sent please call me this morning.
Yeah.
Make it 1 trillion so much. We're on. Yeah.
Like, let's bankrupt Vodacom. So you guys think he shouldn't take the current deal that he was offered?
I think he should take the deal.
I generally think the same way. This thing.
Exactly.
Vodacom.
And you get nothing.
And I think, is he not in danger of fighting for such a huge amount of money?
He has to be. There's no
as soon
other
as you
way.
get it, we need to start tracking you, because now you're also exposing yourself to, because this case would have been quiet and could have been settled a long time ago, but now people already know who he is, where he stays, how he lives his life. After you get those billions, you need to now find a way to disappear.
Oh, it's easy to disappear with that kind of money.
And also now, like I said, it becomes a balance, right? Now you're thinking, is he fighting for what he's worth in terms of the whole please call me idea, or is he fighting to earn or to get some type of money? Or is he saying, I want to be a billionaire, instead of saying this is what the idea was worth?
Yeah, but
so it's a
now it actually brings another problem, because it says Vodacom launched its first version of Please Call Me in March 2001. 2 months after that, MTN introduced a similar product.
Well, yeah, I guess that kind of IP is hard to, in tech, it's hard to copyright your IP like that. Just like, what's the social media thing? Snapchat came up with stories, and then everyone now has got stories. WhatsApp, Instagram, and Twitter. It's kind of hard to claim that as your intellectual property, because someone can just change a little thing. And then
it goes viral.
And then it looks like it's something totally different. You can argue that it's something totally different in court, but I feel like the guy should get as much as he can, bro. Like if his advisors are telling him that there's a chance to get more, and they can actually show it in court that his idea has
I mean, if
generated.
Vodacom can't afford to give him the full amount, they can work out some installment.
No, 100%. I don't think they're gonna pay
Give
the
him
full
a
thing.
contract.
Yeah,
Like, say, you know what? It's fine. We'll give you $1 billion every year.
But I
for the next
also think like I struggle to, and this is my opinion, right? On the record. Well, what do they say off the anyway? This is my first time here, guys. This is my opinion, right? Like I think there's many more people involved in this thing than just him and the lawyer.
Facts. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking, that it could be a thing of like the lawyer saying, listen, man, we fought this thing, my man. Like I have a child who was born when this case started. They're going to university. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then with the lawyer, they probably have someone else telling them, nah, if you don't go any further, then why did we start this? So there's a lot going on. But him personally, I'm sure he was good with at 10 million. He's like, Malenga, it's fine. Look now, we're here 17 years later. But it's a tricky thing. Yo, money, bro. Especially when you're at that point where Vodacom has already offered you that much amount of money.
Yeah.
There's no going back. There's no going back.
Well, so apparently, according to Makate said in his responding papers to the Constitutional Court, that when the SCA's order is interpreted correctly, the payment due from Vodacom amounted to 9.4 billion. So I'm guessing that's what he's about to settle. But guys, you busy? Please call. You're adding to the debt. You're sending, please call. How many do you have? Like, I think 5 a day, and you are sending all 5. Please call. I'm coming. Please call. I'm at the gate. Hey, I'm busy adding to Vodacom's debt.
Yeah, but it was a popular thing back then. Please call. I love you. And you know it's 10 letters. You can't say LOVE. You have to say LUV. You. The letter U.
Oh God, you see?
Hey,
so hey guys, we've been contributing to the debt for some time.
Yo. But hey, good luck to him, man.
Yeah, good luck to that case. And also, we just entered the soccer season. To the soccer players in the building. Remember, AC, I hear sports news on the fly. So I'm going to try not mention anything. I'm going to leave this to AC. What is happening this soccer season? What games? What's happening? What's got people excited?
Okay, so the leagues are coming back. Not this week, but in like 1.5 weeks' time. And the PSL is coming back. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how well Chiefs does, because I know they are going to do well. I know Sundowns has got the Club World Cup money, but Chiefs has the grit. They've got the talent and they've got the determination, and they're going to win the league this season.
And
that's just fact.
And they've got extremely loyal fans. Like extremely loyal.
Please,
I've
do not
heard.
start with the Chiefs
I've
fan.
heard.
They
Hey,
were
man.
grilling us the other week.
No. I'm just saying it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, you know? Like,
So Pirates is going to probably get relegated. Sundowns is going to finish 5th. That's my prediction. Chiefs is going to win the league.
Sundowns finished 5th.
Yeah, 5th or somewhere mid-table. That's my prediction.
Sundowns.
Yeah,
Sprite is
Sundowns.
very good. That's a very good Sprite. I like the Sprite.
But honestly, man, I think the PSL is going to be exciting this season.
I hope so.
I
Everybody's
agree.
been excited because the first game kicked off last week Saturday, where it was Orlando Pirates versus Polokwane.
Was that
City.
yesterday?
That was
La, la.
That was yesterday. Right?
yeah, well,
This is
it
coming
was.
out
I
on
was
Friday.
watching.
No.
It's coming on Friday. So
Oh, shit.
we record this ahead of time, so
Nditesori.
when she
Nditesori
say it,
njena.
it's gonna be correct. what she
Okay,
says.
sorry, man. Nditesori.
such correction.
But anyways, yeah, it was yesterday, and that wasn't the league though. That was that was a cup game, and Pirates won, and I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the EPL is coming too. That's going to be interesting as well. I know most of the clubs bought a lot of players. Liverpool, they spent more than they've spent in recent years. They bought like Ekitike, and probably when this comes out, I'm not sure if the Isak deal is going to go through or not. Chelsea is looking good. They just won the Club World Cup. Arsenal finished second again. I don't know. Yeah, man. So all the big leagues are coming back. So we're excited for the sports season.
But is Liverpool going to bounce back? Because remember, they lost a member. Is it Liverpool that lost a member?
Yeah, they lost Diogo Jota. Yeah.
Are they going to be able to bounce back? Do you think
psychologically?
Psychologically.
Yeah, I mean, psychologically, it's got to affect the players, right? I think losing someone that you basically spent most of your life next to, shared the ups and downs of the season, played every game, you're in the changing rooms together. It's got to affect them psychologically, but it's football. You just kind of have to keep pushing, man. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Did you play sports in high school, bro?
You
did, no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he seems like, when they interview those guys holding a check there, it's like, yo, we came in strong.
It was a tough game, but we stick together.
One of those guys. Yes,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's our sports update from AC. We know how much you love them. We are probably going to bring that sports talk back again. It did very well on TikTok. Especially because now it's soccer season, we need to really have it back so we can discuss in detail people's performance. Like, I'm going to be watching for everybody's sake. All the sports games that are coming, I'm literally going to be watching I'm going to be taking notes so that when I come back to the podcast, I can literally say the truth and stop accusing.
Yeah, same here. Notes and Betway.
Yeah.
Need to operate on Betway. You can't.
Under 2 goals.
Damn,
over 8 corners. I'm aware when I've won Betway.
We are bad. I'm not aware. Next. No, man.
Especially with the goals. You never find me wrong with the goals. They're very good at predicting goals.
Really?
That is why we can afford such nice equipment.
Anyway, we do have a few sad cases this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a switch up. Oh, are we going like right there from sports?
This one.
Sorry. I get it. Even on the news, they normally show the sports and they show the last one and then it's weather.
Yeah.
So we don't have weather updates. It's still winter, guys. It's probably going to get dusty.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, get a humidifier, stay in the house, wear a mask, don't jog outside. I don't know. That's the best advice I can give you on weather. That's it from Weather, Set Podcast Weather. So let's... So this one is going to open up like a really, it's been open up like some discussions online. So it says Tiffany Nicole Meek, aged 31, the mother of murdered Johannesburg boy, 11-year-old Jaden Lee Meek, will face multiple charges before the Rotterport Magistrate Court. Tiffany wept uncontrollably in the dock during her court appearance for her son's murder. She was remained in custody and the case was postponed to Friday. The prosecution told the court that Tiffany will face charges including murder, defeating the ends of justice, obstructions of administration of justice, and crimen injuria. Got it right. A month prior, IOL reported that residents of Fleurhof marched the Florida police station in Gauteng demanding justice following the tragic death of the 11-year-old boy. Last week, Gauteng police spokesperson Colonel Dimakato said that the close relative was arrested on Friday morning following the extensive investigations by Florida detectives with the assistance of the provincial investigative unit and tracking team. So Jaden Lee was reported missing in May by his mother and was later found unconscious on the staircase of the apartment where he was residing at Fleurhof. He was then declared dead at the hospital. So that is
that's a sick story, man.
That's heavy.
I saw when you sent me the thing and I was reading it, I was like, yo, this is mess. How do you murder your child and then go report them missing? I'm trying to make the connection between the two. Was it her trying to cover up or?
Hey man, you can never understand like what goes through someone's mind when they're,
I mean, they still have to. I mean, she's still going to go through trial, and then everything is gonna come to light.
I would love to see the evidence that they have.
Same here.
To say that that's how they figured out it was her. But I think this is just like it seems like it's a recurring thing, right now, right? There was the what was the Cape Town case? Where the lady sold her kid.
Oh yeah, the Jocelyn Smith case.
Jocelyn Smith one, and it seems to be like I mean, mothers are supposed to be protectors of their kids, and it seems to be like a recurring thing now that mothers are actually inflicting damage to their kids. You know what I mean? So
To that level, bro.
it's crazy,
To
man.
murder.
Yeah,
It's
which is really unfortunate, because when we hear of such cases, you know, as a mother, you also like get very, very concerned what happened, what went wrong. Hence, I'm really, really curious in terms of how they're gonna judge this case, you know, and tell us what happened, like what led to this. Because the way she's crying and weeping, you know, it shows like some remorse. It shows regret. It shows that whatever happened, I don't think she meant for it to happen. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, I also want to hear the full
But
story.
it's the same thing with the Jocelyn Smith one, right? That lady was crying as well, and she actually got found guilty.
Exactly. Like, I never understand when you are in a position where you're the primary custodian of a human life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're responsible for an entire human being.
Yeah.
It's not you're responsible now, then you take lunch on 12. No, you're responsible, and then after that, you would murder someone that came out of your. Like, help it make sense, guys. Or is it me who's like mind effed by this whole situation?
No, man. Do you know how much trust a kid puts in their parent, man?
You know.
Exactly. You're the only person they know.
Yeah.
And that they can run to and run home
Exactly.
to. And then you the one person that's turning around and
Yeah, it's a really an unfortunate case, hey?
yeah.
I don't know, actually, you know. Even the community was asking for her to come out and they can deal with it. Like, they can bail her out
Yeah,
and they
you
can
see
deal with
that.
it.
That's
I
not
saw
fun.
that video. It's like, no, bail her out. It's
Let's-
fine.
No, man. We let the courts adjudicate
Yeah.
because they can weigh evidence and they can see. Because you don't want the community to just, you know.
Maybe I'm a bit biased, man, but I always feel like when it comes to cases involving women and children, I always want justice in its fullest effect, in its fullest form.
Yeah, but
Right.
but then vigilantism is not going to work, though. You know.
Yeah, but vigilantism is not justice
Yeah, exactly.
in a sense.
And that, we call it mob justice. I think that's
Yeah.
what you guys are referring to.
I'm from Montana, bro. I don't know what you're
Ah.
talking about. I'm
You
joking.
see, mob justice, right? So in terms of mob justice, you know that mob justice is a crime, right?
Yeah.
So that I've heard this. Please, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving legal advice, but I did hear this from a lawyer telling me that if, for example, someone broke into your house and then you saw them and they were leaving, they were running away, and you say Vemba, and the community comes out and they beat that person and the person dies, you can be arrested for murder.
Is that true? I don't think
You as a person who said Vimba.
That is
I don't
because
think
you
so. I don't think
literally.
Amara
Yeah.
I know. But anyway, yeah, no, I get that. But it would make sense because remember the way information flows within like a court is different. Kokasi.
Yeah,
I
true.
could blame you of something you weren't even there. You were in Northwest, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I could blame you, and everyone would believe me because you have some sort of history of being blamed or being in those positions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you.
You ate the soup, but you didn't eat the meat.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I had the nyama and then hila and like put everything together.
You
know,
smart.
so,
I like it.
so moving on to very sad cases. So this week we've got 3 sad cases that we're going to cover. We have a South African preschool teacher, Amber Lee Hughes, who has confirmed to drowning her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
she appeared in court in the Johannesburg High Court facing 2 counts of rape and 1 count of murder. She told the court through her lawyers that she was suffering from borderline personality disorder at the time of the incident, but sustained she was fully aware of her actions. Hughes was arrested in 2023 following the death of her former boyfriend's daughter, who was found dead after drowning in the bathtub in the apartment she shared with the little girl's father. The NPA spokesperson Pindi Mjonwadwane says, guys, I'm so sorry, says the court is postponed to August 7 for closing arguments on the admissions. We prayed to the court to reject Hughes' version, citing that she was the only person with and around the child at the time for her death, that she has showed no remorse and failed to take responsibility of her actions. We are convinced that we have proven our case beyond any reasonable doubt, like placing evidence that in our view has passed the judicial master. So the NPA spokesperson said. So that is the case. But in this article, which is also the videos that have been circulating, that have been reporting on the Meta, on TikTok, they do say that even though she suffers from borderline disorder, she does know what she was doing, and she has denied the count of rape. She only confessed to murdering her, to like killing the child.
Oh, that's better. That makes it better, right? Like, what is she doing?
That's insane.
Yeah, so she said she never raped the child, but for whatever reason. But, the court was defining rape in their own, court terms, in terms of what it could be in terms of a child. But if someone puts something in there, it is still rape, something along the line. So because she doesn't have, the
what?
Oh.
Yeah. We've been grilled for 3 weeks. I need a break.
Just asking.
Every time I say something, AC is supposed to say whatever that's supposed to be said to protect me at this rate.
Say it, AC. Say
it. Male genitalia.
Oh, okay, I get you.
But I mean,
the proper English.
I'm wondering, like, why she cited that she has borderline
the personality disorder, but at the time of the incident, it was not on.
Yeah.
So at the time of the incident, it was not on.
Oh, so then why did she bring it up?
Exactly, that's what I'm asking. Some of these stories are very vague. Why would you say that?
I mean,
I think what she was saying, I don't know what she was saying is that I meant to do it. Probably because why? What do you mean that I suffer from this personality disorder, but I suffer from abusing alcohol, but at this day I was very sober. That's what she's saying.
I see, I get you.
So she was saying, and also it's because apparently she said she did this because her boyfriend was focusing more attention on the child than her.
God.
Which is where we're getting into that.
That is a mental illness. That's 100% mental illness. She needs help. The justice needs to be carried out, but she's
locked up, bro. Straight jacket and everything.
She's not fine.
You know what? You know why I always stress about these things? Uguti, justice must be served fully, because I struggle to believe that someone who, again, will cite that level of medical disorder, right, won't do this again.
Yeah.
I struggle to believe that.
Oh, yeah.
They probably might get, because in King Allah, Guti, she wanted all of the persons, and I don't even think it was the guy giving too much attention to the daughter. She was jealous, probably, allegedly, of any bit of attention that the daughter was getting.
Guy's being a father, and
he's being a father.
Yeah.
How do you, as Mfazi Wam, equate the level of attention I must give you to my daughter?
Bruh.
Who's for, by the way?
Who's for?
That's crazy. No, that is proper mental.
No, that's not normal.
That's not normal. Mm-mm. Yeah.
I mean, none of it is this level of violence is never normal, but this one is like different. But do you have some good news? Do you have any good news?
Not yet. We still have one more case to cover.
Okay, no, let's go.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it's been a sad week. The good news was the soccer season, which according to AC, I could have just ended with the soccer season because it was like, we are up there, you're bringing. So now it opens that conversation for us to discuss when is it the right time to introduce your kids to your partner when such things are happening? When is it the right time to move your kid and your partner into the same house? When is the right time for that? Because it brings up that question, because people online have been saying, you see now, you must date, but your kids must not be around the person. But how long are you supposed to date this person before they can meet your kids?
But also, like, I think as someone that has kids are part of you, right? I think even if something were to happen to me and I had a child, God forbid, about something happening, not the child. Oh. You know what I'm saying? If it were to happen, they would say, Ubongani Kabinde, who had a child, so on and so forth. It becomes a part of you. It's part of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I can't speak on behalf of a woman like this is the right time to introduce this guy to the kid. But the guy going into the relationship has to know this is me. This is a part of me. So if you accept me, you accept me. And based on how I'm going to treat you, so I'm going to treat the child. So I think is for me, the best case scenarios that I know from my friends, not Mahlatse, other friends. But the best case scenarios that I know from my friend is just that they ease into that. And you have to be very like clinical and look at how
Yeah.
this person is treating and how they act when they're around my child. Because confirm.
It's a delicate
Yeah.
balance. Yeah, it's a
They'll
delicate
buy the
balance.
child the bicycle, but I'm shying the next day. Now
Why would
It's
you
tricky,
put such an
like-
example?
you see, you have to be
The
clinical
whole manpower of
about
you
it.
lifting the bike. Oh, shangomtana now. It's mental illness. It's screaming mental illness.
You see, so you have to be very careful about those sort of things. So you can't put a timestamp on it. You can't put a timestamp on it.
I think it has to go with your feelings. And as someone who's dating someone, you need to study your partner. You know, you need to observe them, and you need to, if you are planning to, and you've observed them for enough time that you think you might want to introduce your kid, don't be absent. You know what I mean? Not just physically absent, but like emotionally absent. Just check how they respond to the kid, how they how they talk to the kid, how they try to explain things to the kid. That just to kind of size up someone's mental capacity, man.
And also sometimes kids can sense these things.
Yeah.
Right, so you have to be mindful of how the kid is. You know what I mean? Not to go to, hey, Uncle Joseph is coming now. The child is gone. They want to go play outside the whole entire time. Then no, man. You know what I'm saying? So as you saying, AC, it's important to study your partner, not just in the good times. The good times don't matter. When you're still in love, fine. It's always the bad times.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
horrible time that will show.
It's actually very upsetting as a single parent, because every time when you date, you're told you can't bring someone around your kid. You can't just bring anyone around your kid. And I'm like, but if this person engages me and marries me and then now they're meeting my child, that is a bad thing, because now if he changes, I am really legally obliged in this relationship. Now I'm in trouble. So they need to meet at a certain time. So it makes it very, very, very tricky for when people can actually introduce their kids. So I'm going to urge with the single parents, just be very, very cognizant. Do take our advice and do seek advice, especially when these things come happening, just so that you can protect your kids, because your kid comes first all the time.
Always. Yeah.
And moving on to the third bad news of the podcast, it says the search is still on for the kidnapped Pretoria businessman Jerry Boshoga. The police are saying that. It says Boshoga was kidnapped in Centurion in November last year. Jerry Boshoga, 45, was kidnapped in Centurion in November, and his kidnappers have allegedly demanded a 10 million ransom from his family. Police have dismissed claims circulating on social media that the kidnapped businessman Jerry Boshoga has been found dead. So, guys, can we please, I urge with you, said podcast is urging with you to please stop spreading such false information. And the police spokesperson, Brig Athlenda Mate, confirmed on Thursday the investigation into the kidnapping is still on and is at a sensitive stage, and the businessman has not been found yet. We call on social media, open quote, this is what she was saying. We call on all social media users to stop the spread of unverified information. Social media users are also urged to spare a thought for the family of the victim. The spreading of such misleading information has caused unnecessary trauma, panic, and anxiety for close family members, including his mother, wife, and children, she said. So, yeah.
That's wild. What's happening in this country, guys?
My voice as well is doing funny things for the
people are getting kidnapped.
Ever since our general released that statement, man, nobody's safe.
Yeah.
If you ever bribe the policeman, hey. But yeah, it's hectic, man. And also, they demanded a 10 million rand ransom.
Correct.
Like, can the family afford that? There's
He is a businessman.
Yeah. They kind of targeted him because
based on this.
Yeah, because of his financial status.
So following the story, what was happening is that day, for some reason, the guy was not with his bodyguards. And then he did tell the person he was traveling with in the car, just stay in the car 5 minutes. I'm just going to cross over the road. The client wants to show me a building. And then they waited for him and he wasn't coming back. And then a few hours later, the wife received a text that I've been kidnapped.
Damn.
Sure. Hectic, bro.
So that is the story
Hectic.
that's been going around.
Yeah, no, if
and
you-
also
if-
his videos of him being tortured have been circulating around. Where
really?
they've tied him up and they've put...
it's really sad, bro. He's
Oh.
shirtless, like, and he's,
Yeah,
yo.
they tied him up at the back, and I think they're torturing him. And you can see that they've been beating him up with the injuries on his face, and also they put like a cloth inside of his mouth.
Nah, this country's a movie. I ain't gonna hold you. Man.
1,000 yards
crazy.
per minute, my man.
Yo.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Ningahleki.
No,
No,
some
I-
things, some things, I think with the climate of, I don't know if it's media and the spread of information or how fast it spreads,
Yeah.
but this year has just been insane. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. Like, why you saying, I think why I agree with AC that it's like a movie when they kidnap you and they send a video.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's-
That's
that's
Batman
insane,
stuff. That's
bro.
like that's what the Joker was doing in Batman. right? He
Exactly.
was sending out videos of people he kidnapped on social media. So it was kind of like art imitating life. So
Exactly. But I always wonder, like, do you think that any other kidnapping that has ever happened, the ransom has actually
been paid.
been paid?
I mean, as you can see in a lot of movies, since we are referencing movies, they never advise that you pay the ransom, because after you pay the ransom, then that means this whole thing is pointless, right? They could
Yeah.
really end him, or they could ask for more. So
Hey,
that
some
is...
people pay the ransom, man. You know, it happens. Some people pay
Really?
the ransom. Yeah, they get their people.
How do you
back.
know
They
this?
get
Ace?
their people. You see, now I'm also curious. Hey, please do not incriminate yourself.
But yeah,
I've watched movies.
But most of the time, after you've paid, it's never advised to pay the ransom.
Yeah, no,
even on
absolutely.
documentaries, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Even on documentaries, they have people that specialize in actually negotiating with kidnappers.
yeah.
And 99.8, you are the 0.02%. They never pay the ransom.
Yeah,
And-
usually they kind of set them up. They like maybe track the money or do something like that, you know, to just get it to such a point. But also, there's no honor amongst thieves. So who's to say when you pay
They're gonna-
kidnappers, they're gonna actually give you the person? So
Why
it's,
would
you
they
know,
bring him back?
no,
Because at that
yeah.
point, it's been how long? Since November. It's
Dude.
July now.
Yeah,
He can rat them out. There's something he must have seen
Yeah, 100%.
that he can rat them out. No, guys, since Ning Tolile, thank you, but this is how you can. There's no way they're gonna bring him back.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Hey, man, don't say that, man.
But not
No,
to
there's
that
no way they're
way.
gonna bring him back after the ransom. Is what we're saying.
Okay.
They could find him, and we very
hope. We
hopeful.
hope. Yeah,
Yeah, we
We're
hope.
hopeful that they do.
And
Because
we're praying for
November
the
until
family as
now,
well.
we're almost... we are in
Yeah.
August, and this person has been missing
Approaching
for
a year,
so
yeah,
long
yeah.
of him being missing. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we
so-
pray for the families. Hopefully, he does come back.
the videos of him being tortured are very, very sad. I mean, in one of the videos, he said, "I work very hard. Please pay the money, my love." I think he was really pleading with his wife, and I'm pretty sure because the cops are involved, then it becomes very, very.
Oh hell no, man.
I don't know if I was the wife, what I would do. I mean,
That's
I would be in such a devastated
I
position.
know that the wife probably just wants to pay the cash, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When your husband is there pleading, telling you to do it, it's probably the cops that are advising her to not to. Yeah.
Yeah. And, let's get into people body shaming someone. I don't know if anybody has seen the video of Relebogile Mabotja. The way she was
Play it.
doing... I can't.
Don't you have that thing where it's like pull that video up and then you don't? Okay.
So she was doing a pantula in Paris. She was visiting Paris and she was doing a pantula in Paris and she was doing the walk and then she was doing it the robots and then she took out her hat to people there and people were kind of confused. She was kind of doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then people just decided to turn that moment, at that very moment, into a body shaming contest.
What,
Contest.
Is she put on a couple of pounds?
Yeah, she's a bit big boned.
She's a bit, so yeah.
Huh?
The gents don't know what they do.
Damn.
What I'm talking about.
What
They're
were
like,
the highlights of the comments though?
yo.
Or is it pure South African Nikona? You know when they say Nikona.
Hey.
But she's a South
Mark the
African,
register.
and she was visiting, and people were just kind of, people were just big.
I don't understand.
So what are people saying? She's fat. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah,
That
people
she's
were,
fat?
it's a little bit about. People were saying all of those things, those mean things about her, and she was trending on Twitter, And people were talking about, it's time to lose weight and whatever. And other people were talking about how apparently there's a high statistic of people who are overweight in South Africa. And why is that a problem?
That is true. I've seen that stat that we've got a lot of people who would be classified as obese.
But is it obesity? Because obesity is unhealthy, bro.
Hey,
That's
but
that will kill you.
It could be, but again, how do I put it?
Some people
Genetics.
That's what I'm saying. Some people are big, bro.
Yeah.
Right? And just because they're big doesn't mean they're not healthy.
But umkaba is not healthy. That's the thing. Yeah. Umkaba is not healthy, and there's a pandemic.
So okay, let me ask this. Right.
So our producer is just touching his, and he's just cracking me up.
Do you see the video?
Yeah, I see the video.
Okay, AC.
Let me see.
Mfanelo, please assist so that because they don't have context of what we're talking about. I can tell the gents.
I didn't get it on
the
list.
No way.
It wasn't there.
So was she like smaller before, or this is the first time people see her?
I think people were just judging that she's doing what she's doing in Paris.
Oh, really, Mabotja? Okay. Oh, I know her. Oh.
And you find 90% of them have never been to Paris.
That's
You're
what
saying
that's
you
what
can't
I
do this in
commented.
Paris.
People can't even afford to go to Paris.
No,
enjoy your money there in Paris. What
I've noticed, especially on social media, right? People will find the most granular detail when you're doing something that they wish they could do. It's all a reflection of insecurity, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Honestly. And and the funny thing is that when someone does that, they think we can't see that. And we can all see it. Right? But for some reason it doesn't click that, look, we know you're being insecure. We know you're saying these things. You know what I'm saying? Intercave. The flights are not connecting. No, it's okay. I also can't afford to. You know what I mean? Dude, that's unnecessary. Some people are big.
Yeah.
And some people are obese. Your body is your body. No one should be body shamed. I'm short. I've been body shamed.
Sorry.
Women love to throw that short guy syndrome, or short guys do this, short guys do that.
You have a short temper. Things like that.
Short guy, short temper.
You have your temper just runs through your body. There's not enough. Hey man, we've heard it. But I'm not assimilating that to women that get body shamed because of being overweight. It's just like, I'm making an analogy of people who say the meanest things when they can't do what you're doing. Like, let me give you an example. Remember when Scott Mapuma bought his car? Right? He bought his car and the house at the same time, right? For some people saying congrats, and then some guy was like, yeah, congrats, Bafo, but it's not a V12 what, but congrats. Like,
yeah.
Bro.
Why did you have to say that? You don't have it.
You don't even have a Datsun.
Leave Datsuns alone. Before we start saying other things. I mean, not if they gave me a Datsun, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, guys, you see, we ended it with a bit of laughter. Yeah, but you don't even have a Datsun. Datsun, please, now if you bring me a car, I don't have a problem. I'll drive it.
Hey, a car
if you sponsor said podcast with the car, we do not have an issue. We will drive the car. But anyways, please, guys, follow us on social media platforms at Said Podcast 1. And this is the end of our episode, and we will see you next time.
Where's my camera, bro? Shout out.